Continue, please.
And B, sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
What?
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit.
Oh shit.
Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now, so let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
Dude, you're gonna die.
Room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Where did Cleb move?
Huh?
There's this thing
What's
called
that you're holding, Emily?
No, Emily, stop!
Okay, so I don't know if you guys caught the information, but the TAT definitely wipes out someone's mind, and also it can, if there's a sound, they can it's like Get Out with like they can make specific sound to trigger something. So I think Emily has a remote controller to blow up the bomb, and if she hears the alarm, then she will press the button and blow everything up. So Ghost is not Emily, because Ghost used the TAT to set that up to Emily. So Emily is just a patient. So Emily is also a real mental patient then. We know Oscar and James is not real mental patients because I guess they're undercover as well. So now I guess the real mental patients are Spoon, Mr. Director, Klept, Emily for now. We should check out what George and Maestro talk though. If one or the other, if George is basically making people to do something when they hear noise or something like that, that means that George will be the ghost. But let's listen to them.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
Yo, what the heck? Is this Maestro from the first mission?
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good
It's a
things
terrible
about
accent.
it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
Isn't that the opening
There is
music?
Something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
Isn't that the opening music? Or like the screen music? Wake me up inside. Let's just fast forward. Oh my gosh. They are taking a sweet, sweet time. Oh.
I see it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice. Silver Spoon?
What
What?
are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Oh my gosh.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment.
Is George the ghost?
No. It can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting?
It's fine. Take your time.
Dude, I'm so spooked. What the heck? Why does he keep playing this music? I feel like George got to be the ghost, but you know, there's nothing that there's no like hard set on for now.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too.
That was his assistant.
The painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What?
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes, tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use roleplay therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw
Okay.
an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence, and a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What You said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one
Monkeys.
question. Who are you?
I'm No. No, I'm...
Huh?
Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect.
Huh?
Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
Huh? What the heck?
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications.
Do you think Maestro is mental patient? I don't think Maestro is mental patient.
Then we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
Let's follow George.
Why isn't the gate locked?
Doc, I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here.
Huh?
Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Huh?
Ah!
What the F?
Why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way.
Was George passed out? Or is George just passed out this whole time? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, George is passed out the whole time. Okay. So I think we can answer the first question. Who is the mental patient? Spoon? Clapped? Emily? Mr. Director? Just that 4. Right? What do you think? That's about 40%. So it goes with what Nelly said. Now, which is who's Ghost? I freaking no idea, dude. Cause James said the person who pushes the detonator is gonna be the ghost, but it's definitely Emily who pushed the detonator. It's because she got brainwashed to press the detonator when people are on, in his case, I guess. But the ghost is not a doctor, so it cannot be George. Only 44% are sane. Oh, but maybe that's not really thing to trust, because she said most of the patients ran away. So let me see Did we listen to almost everybody? Let's see what McMurphy does in the very beginning.
Murphy, 300 bucks. Pay up. Oh, I know. But you gotta wait till after I get out. I got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up. Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right, fine. How about I just give it back, huh? Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait. Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet? The one who escaped.
Nope. Not as far as I know.
What about the police? They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Perfect. Anyway, here's your phone.
No hard feelings, huh? Next time, if you got money, we can do business.
Let's see what McMurphy has to say. Oh, probably nothing. I guess he just waits. It seems like nothing until... Okay, yeah. Until they go in. Let's see from the top. Dude, James is a saint. How can he sit next to a lady who's singing like that? Oh.
James?
You stay away from the gate. Get your
Wait, hold
ass
on. Let's
back to
listen
the
to what
day
they
room.
have to say.
Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it. You're a complete schizo. Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh?
We were in bathroom
shut up
whole
about
time
your
last
stupid
time.
company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
What? Oh, it's the
What are you looking at me
Tony's cell
for?
phone.
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It just
Oh, shit.
It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
Huh?
That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts
But Clip
down
has
the
the
drain.
remote controller.
I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's odd.
Oh, he's returning to Emily.
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Emily.
Can't do this to me.
Oh. Wait a second. It's not Emily who turned it on then. When the alarm goes off, I don't think let's see if Emily acts. No, Emily's not like trying to turn on the TV or anything. Let's see how about Ray.
God.
It's like 13 minutes and okay.
Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Klep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go.
I don't see how Ray reacted. And he was like, oh god, they took it? No, not my phone, something else. The remote controller? I don't know. I don't think that's good enough to be a ghost. Also, Ghost came here as a patient too. I don't think, I mean, Ray as a caregiver and Jennifer, who's a doctor, knows Ray being the caregiver or caretaker, that I don't think Ray can be Ghost. So Ray's definitely not it. It has to be one of the patients. Again with the coincidence. You know how all these cases were all coincidence? Like, you know, for example, the theater one, the coincidence was that who was that? The Dome? C-Dome or something? C-Dome also called two big guns in order to I guess kill Sasha, but they fail it. But because they scare Sasha enough that they switch a role, and Larry doesn't really know that will happen, but uses it and then kills her, which is like coincidence, right? Even the first one, painting, found the painting by coincidence. What was the second one? The police station was also the coincidence of Dwight, like Mickey stealing Dwight's cell phone and coming back, and then Dwight was like, hey, why don't you call this number and then you can scam someone with the money. And then they're like, okay. And that was actually the remote controller for the bomb. and it kills Dwight, which was a raven himself, along with it. So all these cases are coincidence. Like, it was a coincidence that alarm went off and someone needed to act differently in order to set the bomb off, but it wasn't Emily because she was just sitting there. And it was actually Spoon saying, like, I mean, Mr. Director's like, hey, give those things back to those people. Then Spoon was like, hey, Emily, I think this is yours. And then, no, that's not true. Because Spoon stole that from Ray. But I guess, why was it that Spoon, like, hey, Emily, in order to watch TV, you got, or I guess, like, he wanted to return it to the remote. He wanted to return the remote controller, but he saw Emily looking at just, like, blank screen, so I guess he just wanted to turn it on. But, like, the alarm didn't trigger anything to Klep. Klep didn't go like, oh, alarm, I have to go and use this, right? Like, he's just talking, and Mr. Director is the one like, hey, go out and return these things. So, I don't think Klep had to do anything with it. This one is hard. It is the last case. Mr. Director, I feel like maybe Mr. Director is the one who's behind all this. Like, who's the ghost? I feel like it's Mr. Director. Maestro's reaction when the alarm goes off? Probably snoozing like a baby. I think he's just sleeping. Yeah, he's just sleeping. No, I think it's Mr. Director, like, who is the most suspicious. I think Klep needs to come to the room.
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the Maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send him away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
Don't you worry about that. I may not be an actor or anything, but I'm an ace at improv. Hey, well, now what? Hit him!
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to, what's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Don't even know it's legit. You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? You really gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter, yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all
What
of
if it's
you.
Nelly?
You don't even remember who you really are.
Like, what if she is
Brainwashed?
actually
The
not
hell?
Yes, all
a reporter?
of us. We were
And then
participants in this theater
Nelly-
verite. Over time,
Like,
the rest of the
Nelly
crew,
knows so much
true
about it.
evil
And she
behind
says
it,
she's here to investigate, but
manipulated our gray matter
if-
using these
Oh, but then she
so-called
wanted to get out.
tests. They made us
And
believe
the
we
ghost
were
doesn't want to
mental
get out.
patients. Mental patients. Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and
it has to be a
maintain my
patient
true
and
sense
has
of
to
reality.
be the person
A
who doesn't want to get
professional
out.
like me can spot an
So
amateur
Nelly
from
wanted to
a
get out, so
mile
it's not
away.
her. Spoon
No
is
wonder
actually
those doctors
crazy.
keep telling me I'm sick.
Wait, you know
These
what? At the end,
doctors,
Mr. Director and Spoons are.
And who's supposed to believe?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
Huh?
That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to...
Yo, I think it's Mr. Director. I'll keep the phones for now, but return the remote controller. Mr. Director says. Why does he wanna return, like, if he wants to return everything, why doesn't he return everything back? And then but he doesn't want to have Clip to return phones and the remote controller. He says only return the remote controller.
To return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's odd. We've been here for a while now, but there's been no sign of Nellie.
There was some kind of weird sound earlier, so she went to check. Probably went to the bathroom.
It was indeed wait, to the bathroom, you said?
Yeah. And I guess Mr. Director didn't want to have Nellie know about Ray and Jennifer being locked up in the bathroom. So I think that's why. I don't know. Let's try to answer this and then let me know if you guys agree or don't really agree. Who is the real mental patients? Emily, Spoon, Clapped, and Mr. Director, I think. No, maybe not Mr. Director. Maybe just 3. Emily, Clapped, Spoon. No, I don't think Maestro is crazy at all. George, I felt like George was brainwashing him. So, like, Maestro, if anything, he's greedy, okay? If anything, he's just greedy. He's not, like, actually a crazy person. It is NL in the background. No. Getting brainwashed. The question is who are crazy. The question is who are the real mental patients. And brainwashing someone does not make him into mental patients. So I think Spoon, Emily, and Clipped. Who is Ghost? I honestly think it's Mr. Director. Cause like he's like return the remote controller. It's after the siren ran, he's like return the remote controller. Like why did he want to return the remote controller? Right? Like there's no like if his plan was to take over the mental hospital, why did he want to return the remote controller? Why not the other cell phones as well? I don't think Ray can be Ghost because if you listen to what Meg Murphy, who is the undercover cop, says, he basically committed a crime and called, like he basically walked into the mental hospital because he didn't want to go out. If he get out, then he knows he will get killed and have his money be stolen or something. So I don't think it's Ray, cause he works here. He's a caretaker. He can't be a caretaker when he's a freaking the ghost is a patient. Let's try out. Who are the real mental patients? Can I see the screen? We said it's Spoon for sure. Emily. Klept. I'm like, oh, who was Elvira? Oh, that's the cop. Tony's cop. Meg Murphy as the undercover cop. Oscar and James are, I guess, like undercover local police or FBI. Oh no, FBI probably. I think. Also, Mr. Directo. Jennifer is the doctor. Ray is the caretaker. George is the doctor. Maestro is getting brainwashed right now. Natalie is the reporter. So yeah. Who is Ghost? Mr. Directo. What? Oh my gosh. None of them were correct. You need to answer all 2 questions right now. None of them are correct. None? None? Who's the other real mental patients? Yo, I was thinking, what if it's George? What if the doctor who is brainwashing people is a crazy? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's add Maestro then. And then to make Jermoba Bear happy, we'll have Ray. James is not mental patient. He's undercover. I think he's like FBI. Yo! Wait! We don't know who's right! Wait, hold on. Let's change the answer. Maybe it's not Ray. Let's just put someone who is obviously not. Let's put Jennifer. Okay. There should be more real patients. So it is Ray. What the heck? Then... Yo... I think I know it should be the other way around, but you know how I guess the reason why I thought like I don't know, I still don't understand. Maybe I'll understand it after we solve it, but like the reason why I didn't think Ray was the ghost is because Meg Murphy was like he committed a crime, he walked into mental patient, and he wanted to stay here. He didn't want to get out, right? So I'm like, okay, a criminal patient cannot be a caretaker. It just like automatically excluded out. I don't know. Let me just hear that part again. Since we know Ray is the ghost, but it's just kind of pisses me off a little bit of why he said that.
Fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in.
All right, I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking duck away from me, you hear? He fucked me up. I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat. You hear that, huh, Doc?
Talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man. Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter.
Well, like, I don't know. If anything, I think acting weird after the alarm went off wasn't the biggest clue. I think the biggest clue was that Meg Murphy was like, you know, I was watching the hallway like a hawk, and then we realized that the patient room number 4 actually is empty. But then he said, I saw the nurse keep going in there with 2 meals a day, right? So I guess that means Ray is actually keep going in there with fake food and actually making a bomb in there, I guess. But Ray's a caretaker? What the
Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember?
See, he said he got himself committed. So like he walked into this mental hospital with his own will.
Hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay.
So I guess when he said like, nah, like he committed, I guess I understood as like he committed a crime and then he committed that he did the crime so he will get into this hospital. But I guess what they meant was he committed himself into this mental hospital, not as a patient, but as a worker. I don't know. That's like so... Ugh. Did they really have to say that? Like, they couldn't really clarify that part. So... But anyways, yeah, I guess that's like a trap. I don't know. I feel like I just got played a little bit. I don't know. Like, I feel like that wasn't really well written part. Because it honestly, how Meg Murphy says it, it sounds like the ghost has to be a patient because he committed himself. But it's not. When he meant like he committed, he meant like he like committed himself a job here or something, I guess. I don't know. Freaking whatever, dude. We'll see. So we know, okay. We know Ray is Ghost. I'm just kind of like, I guess the counter argument of like, well, I mean, like, who else can it be? Was there was no patient in the last room, and yet caretaker was continuously giving 2 meals a day, and Ray is the only caretaker. I guess James is a patient, or not really patient, but like acting patient. So whatever, dude. I just honestly, they said there should be more patients. Nellie? I don't think Nellie is patient though. I feel like she's actually sane one. So now we know director is patient. I don't think Maestro is a real patient. He just got brainwashed. We definitely know it's not Oscar and James. Oscar and James is like FBI, it seems like. Elvira and Tony is a cop. Meg Murphy is undercover cop. It's like cop, undercover cop, Oscar, FBI, I think. Jennifer, doctor. Ray is the ghost. George is a doctor. Maestro being brainwashed. Nellie seems like she's sane. James is undercover cop. So let's add Mr. Director. If this is not it, then I think we add Maestro. And if that's not it, then we'll add Nellie. There should be more real patients. There should be more real patients! Maestro? Ah, okay. You found the truth. I don't know, man. A little pissed on that one. I don't think Maestro is a real mental patient. Cause he just got brainwashed. He wasn't like actually crazy. But yeah, whatever. Let's move on.
Excellent work, detective.
We kind of... I don't think we did excellent work, but it's okay. We'll move on.
I have just one last question for you.
What the fuck?
I have just one last question for you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Dude, holy fuck, I almost threw up. Okay. Emily is the crazy one that sings song. Or the dead. Emily has always been dead. What the fuck? Who's detective? Who's detective, dude? Oh, this lady? Wait. Who's this person? Who's this person? Detective? Emily? Are we numbered 68? We have to be, right? We're the one who ran out? Like, anyone else doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my god, it's shaky, shaky. Oh my gosh.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Oh no! They brainwashed us! They brainwashed us. We should have said we are the detective. We should have said we were the detective. No! I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't really like this kind of stuff, man. I don't like mental, like hospital things. They scare me, dude. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Smoker? No, then... No, we're... If we smoke her, it's locked. The door's locked. Shouldn't we just take the pill and just admit that we've got the bad end? Ah! Huh? Huh?
God! Jennifer? What happened to you? Wake up!
Achievement unlocked. Delusion. Let's see. Let's answer differently. Okay.
Excellent work, detective. I have just one last question for you.
Alright, who do we want to be this time, guys? Not patient number 68.
I have just one last question.
I know she is Jennifer.
Who are you?
Let's go detective. You call me detective, I'm detective. I'm detective.
Congratulations, detective.
Oh!
You passed the final test. By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones.
Wait, hold on. Let me up the full game sound.
It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion. But you didn't lose yourself like they did. Which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective.
Oh, let's go.
Since you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, dude, I got goosebumps. This game is really well made. Because you know how people are saying, like, with this device, they keep on asking you stuff and then they make you feel like you are part of the story, but you're actually not part of the story. You're just the another, like, third person that's outside of this realm. But you, by just diving into the story, it makes you feel like you were in that scene. It feels like you were one of them, but actually you're just like just a different person. So they actually made another, I guess, like a trap where it's a patient number 68. They escaped. Nobody knows where they went, and while we dive onto that story, it felt like we were one of them, but we are actually just another person. I don't know, man. Maybe they will arrest me as soon as I get out of the freaking door. We'll see. Are we okay? Are we good? Are we Gucci? We Gucci? We Gucci? What the fuck?
Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Oh, come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal?
What the hell's got you?
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Asked him the basics. He said he didn't know anything.
You are next. So I guess we did get the ending that we wanted. Like, we're not delusional, but it's kind of a bad ending because we do hear voices. So at the end, they were all the voices that we heard, they were all in the same room. Even with the Emily, it's just like that. So I guess we did become the detective officially, but we now hear voices, I guess, is the ending. Since we already saw the credit scene, we'll end it here. You know, I don't know. I really like this game. It's like one of the best indie games that I played this year. I really like mystery games, and this was really well made. And you know, it was nothing like I missed a clue or something. Like, people weren't really yelling at me. I don't know, I think everyone had a good time as well. I really liked it. You know, it's I recommend you guys support the studio in any ways you can if you enjoyed the game. They're indie game company, and yeah, like, you know, I don't know, I really liked it.